everybody? Thanks for joining us here at the Level Down Podcast. I'm Devin. That's Del. How you doing today, man?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm here. It's Sunday. It's a little chilly, but you know, it ain't too bad.
22 degrees when I woke up.
That's not, you know.
And the crazy thing is, we had a window open.
Oh no.
Forgot all about it.
Oh no.
Woke up like, damn, why is outside inside?
Yeah, what if there's a window open, like there's no way you won't be able to tell.
Yeah. It was get up. Like, let me turn the heat up. Look at the window. Oh shit. Dang.
Yeah, nah.
Electric bill gonna be sky high because I got electric heat.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Hey, look, it's
that time of year.
Yeah, I was gonna say tis the season.
Shit.
Look at the. Going down.
Yo, let me ask you a question. These drones flying around the East Coast.
Yes.
The aliens. I guarantee.
Yeah. It's almost time.
Yeah.
It's almost time to strike.
First off, I've seen clear video of these things. There was like a mayor or some type of governor, some public official. He called a cameraman out to follow these drones. They got clean pictures at night. These ain't drones.
These are cracks.
These ain't drones. Now, what I know of a drone is a unmanned flying device from an alien spaceship. Drones just go out and gather information. You finding these things. One boy was like, yo, they came out the water. They already just said that aliens was in the water.
Yeah, they, you know.
So they out there.
That's what happened. See, aliens got that news report. It was like, yo, they, know we out here. So they
like, just flying.
Okay. Yeah, they're like, oh, okay. So
did you see the video of the people shooting at it?
Yeah.
We can't, as human beings, we stupid.
Yeah, just stop.
I'm not going to shoot at it because I don't know. Let's hypothetically say it's an alien.
Okay.
Some type of extraterrestrial life.
Okay.
Just checking things out. And you're going to pop rounds at it?
He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing.
You don't know what type of, what if you make that thing angry?
Exactly. They might have just been looking for a Longhorn Steakhouse.
Anything.
You never know.
Texas Roadhouse.
Something.
Anything. Olive Garden.
Yeah, Outback. Something.
Try to get that blooming onion.
Right.
Longhorn Steakhouse, but the bang bang shrimp.
Oh yeah. See,
man, see? I think the aliens, cause the government not responding like they should.
They ain't really saying too much.
They not saying nothing, and they not shooting them down.
They just letting it go.
Yeah, they know what's out there.
We're just kind of letting it go.
But that's cool though. We moving into 2025 on a high note. I'm for it.
Hey, listen.
I'm for it.
It's bound to happen sometime.
Let's get it. Let's get these aliens. Let's get this started. Stop playing these games. Get these aliens out here so we know what's happening. And
let's do it.
Let's end this world now. 2025.
Let's
go out with a bang.
Let's end it now.
Speaking of stuff that popped out, you gotta watch. First, I'll shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
you gotta watch his Netflix special.
Yeah. So far you haven't been able to catch it yet.
Oh man, what happened was, I think that's what it's called. Emotional. Emotional. He off the bat, like you feel it, and he broke down what happened to me, and the whole thing was full of emotion. It was full of laughters and jokes and stuff like that. Yeah,
right.
But there was some times you just like, wow,
damn,
like you felt that he was really like this was a wild time of his life.
Yeah.
Like one Joan, he said, I don't remember 20 days. Like you missed 20 days.
Mm.
So I recommend everybody checking that joint out.
Yeah. I've been hearing a lot about it. I haven't been able to get a chance to sit and watch it yet, but
For a comedy special, best one of the year.
Okay.
Best one. And I don't like all these feelings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, ain't my thing. But this was worth it.
Okay.
This was definitely worth it. Jimmy Foxx did his thing on this one. Good to see him back. Good to see him healthy.
Yeah.
Good to see him still funny.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Speaking of end of the year, we got 20 days. Wait, 35? No, that's not right.
Our math don't math good with me.
Yeah. We got 15 some days, 15, 16 days left in the year.
Something like that. Yeah, y'all know what it is.
What did you watch this year? What was the best, like, what, the good and the bad? What was you watching this year?
Good and the bad. Let's see. Right off the bat, things I did like. I really enjoyed the Penguin series on Max. I really did like that. That was really good. Let's see. Arcane was really good.
Yeah, that's on my, that made my list.
Yeah, Arcane was really good. Let's see. In between watching like copious amounts of wrestling, it's not too much like series I get a chance to actually sit down and watch and enjoy. But I'm trying to think of anything else really that I watched that I was like really engrossed into, like that I was really into, which wasn't much really, to be honest.
Yeah, I watched a lot.
Yeah, yes.
So, like, from this year.
Yeah, you were telling me. Yeah, I still gotta get into that.
That's top 3.
Okay. From
X-Men 97.
Oh, how did I forget about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, how did I forget about that?
I recommend everybody watch First Shogun.
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay.
I've been getting into Abbott Elementary. Didn't realize it was a Philadelphia-based show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The main character, she from Philly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a funny show. Real funny. I know it just started. Doom Prophecy.
Oh. Good.
I'm for it.
Okay.
I'm for it. Yes, it ain't gonna make sense to a lot of people. It's kind of, you got to set your belief system aside for certain aspects of it.
Okay.
But I don't care. I'm watching it. I don't. It could be the worst show ever. I'm still watching Doom.
Okay. I have the worst show though.
Oh yeah, I got tons of worse shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my worst show, which it shouldn't be a bad show, but it is. Did you see the animated Good Times?
I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to do it.
Set black people back 100 years.
It looked embarrassing.
Horrible.
It looked embarrassing.
Horrible.
It was one of those things where I was ashamed to watch the preview.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
It was. I gave up on it. I gave a couple episodes and I'm like, this is disgusting.
Yeah, it looked that way.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as Velm. No, it was worse than Velm.
Damn.
It was worse than Velm. It was worse than all the shows that came out.
I got my worst show. Was the second season of Halo.
Halo made my list.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
That
Halo.
just completely just god awful,
Yeah,
disgraceful, disgusting. So far removed from anything that's actually supposed to be Halo.
Halo, Echo, and Agatha all along. Those are the worst shows for me.
Okay, Agatha wasn't that compared to those ones.
Yeah, Agatha is like the best of the worst.
Okay, I get you that.
Because it just didn't. There's too much singing.
There's some singing in there. There was
a lot of singing. Borderline a musical. It was borderline a musical. Way too much. The ending, predictable.
True.
I ain't getting enough Audrey Plaza.
Fair.
And I'm still kind of upset that you hit me with that crime drama in the first John, and then threw that wrench in it.
Yeah.
That really didn't sit right with me. I got it hyped for nothing. Thinking I'm about, Agatha all on this a true crime
watch a
drama?
True crime?
Then I was like, I finished it.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I ain't like the end of it. I ain't like the bull who could fly. At the end of the show, you see him flying. But then he get off and get in a Subaru and drive off.
They had to sell that Subaru.
But you could, keep flying. You drive off in a Subaru. Was a Subaru Forester?
They had to sell that Subaru.
I ain't like it. TV's been tried. Hopefully 2025 there's something.
Yeah, we'll see. There's something in the
better.
pipeline that's that's respectful.
How do you feel about Chris Evans returning?
I'm okay. I'm okay with this. Now, we don't know exactly how.
I'm hoping it's the Hydra Captain America.
That would be cool. That would be really cool to see. That would be.
I'm
really
hoping
cool
it's
to see.
that.
That'd be really cool to see.
Unless you're gonna come back as
like Old Man Rogers or something.
Yeah.
I could do that. Maybe. Either one of those are acceptable.
Yeah, just don't come back as something stupid.
Yeah, like don't have him come back as like another world's, Captain Britain or something. Like something.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah, something ridiculous like that.
He might be War Machine.
Yeah, right. He come back as like War Machine or something, or he's the new Iron Man from another universe or something.
Oh, that would piss me off.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, as long as it's not that. Like if we get Hydra, if we get Hydra Cap, or if we get, just like the old Steve Rogers or something like that. That's
keep it rooted in some form of continuity.
Yeah, and then we don't know how big of an impact like his appearance is going to have. Obviously, it's going to have some type of impact if it's one of those characters and not just like a pass through,
Johnny Storm.
If we could revisit Johnny Storm, I mean,
and to be honest with you, I wouldn't be mad about it. I wouldn't. I'm like, Chris Evans is Johnny Storm.
Like, hey, listen, all right,
whatever. Let's keep it moving. I wouldn't bat an eye. That shit would not affect me at all in any way negatively. Just keep getting these checks.
Yeah.
I saw Kraven the Hunter.
I thankfully was too busy this weekend to do that.
I watched it. So let me start off with saying this.
I need to hear this.
The violence in the movie is there. It warrants the rated R. It's fun. It's a fun action movie. The first part of it, a really, really long superhero origin setup. Really long. We didn't need all this. The boy who played Kraven, he don't feel like a Kraven.
Well, no. You mean Quick Ass?
Yeah.
He felt like, what was his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, I didn't know his name.
He just he just is Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's not.
Yeah.
He's
and
not.
Here, speaking of that, this would be a decent movie if it wasn't a Kraven movie.
If it was a movie about a guy who moved around like a cat.
If it was a Crocodile Dundee remake, this would have been awesome. Like if it really was. If you'd have just got rid of Kraven the Hunter and put Crocodile Dundee Rebirth, this movie would have been fire. This would have been I would have had a whole different mindset.
A rated R Crocodile Dundee.
A rated R Crocodile Dundee movie. I'd have been on board. I'd have been glued to my seat. But it wasn't. It was Kraven the Hunter, and it lost it. Another thing, why were there was way too many villains in this movie.
Wait, what?
Villains. There's way too many.
Villains for Kraven.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was like 80 fucking villains in this movie. I didn't know who to care about.
His rogue gallery was bigger than Spider-Man's.
Huge. I'm just like, wait, what are we doing here?
Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
It was wild.
Boy.
Oh boy. The boy who played the Rhino, he understood his assignment in this movie.
Okay.
He knew what this movie was.
Get a check and get out of there.
And he played it right. Like, out of everybody in this movie,
he knew what this was.
The bull who played Rhino was like, oh, I know this is Sony flop. I'm going to have a good time. And he had a good time during this movie. You can see his performance like, this is it. Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm Rhino.
Yeah, I'm Rhino in the Sony movie. Great.
Yeah.
Got it.
So he played it right. I give it to him. Terrible looking CGI.
Oh boy.
This looked like it was made on Unreal 1 engine. Trash. Outdated Adobe After Effects.
Oh my gosh.
This young. Nah, it was not Megan. Like when you saw Rhino in its full Rhino, look. You remember the cartoon Action Man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that looked better than this. Reboot looked better than this. This looked like a horrible 90s cartoon.
Now I can't. You know what? Now I can't wait to see this.
I can't believe how trash this movie was.
I'm not going to wait as long as I did to watch Morbius.
Yeah.
Or Madam Web. I'm gonna be angry about this fresh. Like I'm gonna see Kraven this week probably.
They set up for a sequel, but we all know there's no sequel.
No, there is no. We all know they have no future.
They completely changed Kraven from the comic books, which that's what Sony's gonna do.
That's what Sony's gonna do.
They tried to turn him into a pro-animal anti-hero, and it felt wrong. The whole film felt wrong.
It looked wrong.
There's no connection. Like, I know Sony has all these movies out, but they didn't even connect them with each other.
Nope. They're also convoluted and ridiculous. Like, how would you?
this is the end, and I'm glad it's the end.
Yes.
For
good riddance.
For this,
good riddance.
I can't deal with this anymore.
Absolutely. Listen, from the jump, they were all bad. Every last one of these. There's nothing salvageable for me, in my opinion, about any of this extended Spider-Man universe, whatever that Sony had going on with, with the Venom movies, with Morbius, Madam Web, Kraven, all that crap. All of it was garbage. Every last one of them was garbage. Absolutely, completely missed the mark for me. All of them.
And here's the thing. I feel as though if these actors moved over to Marvel Disney, they would be able to give you more. Now, I'm not saying we should scrap the young lady who played Madam Web. She could play Madam Web in a Marvel movie. I don't see her messing that up, because they're not going to let her mess that up. Because I don't think it's the actor's fault.
No, these like they're just not.
The scripts are horrible.
Yeah, the movies are not done well.
Like a Morbius movie. First off, you gave Kraven a rated R movie. Morbius should have had a rated R movie.
Yeah, like
rated R rating.
We didn't need these movies. We needed those characters in movies. But they didn't need movies.
No.
Because you're trying to build the rogue gallery, and you're trying to have all of these characters be like us supposed to have sympathy for these characters. No. I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to like Morbius. Well, to an extent, because Morbius, teeters the line. I mean, Kraven too, but to introduce them like as this likable whatever, and we're trying to root for them, and then I guess maybe at some point in time the grand scheme was to plug them into a Spider-Man thing. Like, that's backwards.
Yeah, I agree with that. We didn't.
I don't want to like. I don't want to like you. I'm not like supposed to like you.
Yeah. With Morbius. Like, you didn't even have any 30 Seconds to Mars music playing in the background
and you
during a fight scene.
It was right there.
Right there.
It was
and
a layup.
I didn't even know that was him.
It was a layup. It was right there.
Right me there. Not knowing that Jared Leto is the lead singer, the 30 Seconds to Mars, that's my fault.
Morbius could have been listening to that in the lab.
Yeah, and I probably would have put two and two together then. Not 50 years later, looking back all confused.
Like, wait, what? That revelation was amazing.
Yeah, I still get trashed for it.
I can't remember what episode that happened to it, but the look on your face was amazing.
Yeah, never knew. But let's see. We know. We're glad that Sony Spider-Man Universe is done. Move on to different projects,
please.
We don't need any more of this out there.
No, at all. Because what was next? Like the Shocker movie. Like, if
you're not going to use Jamie Foxx's Shocker.
Electra. Yeah.
Wait, who was Shocker?
It was Bokeem Woodbine in the Tom Holland movies. Yeah.
No, we don't need that.
Yeah, we don't need it.
What are you talking about? Clayface about to get his own John?
I mean,
no.
Yeah, no. We don't need that either.
Would
I like to see Clayface in a Batman in something? Yes, I would like to see Clayface in something. I don't feel like they need their own things, though.
He's not important to me.
Okay,
he's a great villain, but not standalone.
Not like I need to see this Clayface movie or something.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do a movie of a Batman villain, or series or whatever, can we get a Ra's al Ghul,
Okay.
a Bane?
I can do. I can go for a Bane. I can do a Bane.
I was thinking like Riddler, but I don't. Nah, I don't even. Oh, what's the doctor's name?
Hugo Strange.
Hugo Strange.
I would,
A
before
psychological thriller about
before
Hugo
a Clay
Strange.
before a Clayface, and to combat and probably completely destroy the Morbius one, I would go for a Man Bat before a Clayface.
Yeah, I can sit through a Man Bat movie,
I
but
can
see,
do
they got
that
to be
before.
dark.
Yeah, I mean,
They got to be.
DC's tone. I mean,
Yeah,
before.
I need to see
Obviously,
grit.
I don't think these aren't James Gunn projects,
Oh,
or else they would be completely ridiculous. But
yeah, I agree there.
if as long as they're not that, then I feel like the tone would. I feel like the DC side of the coin kind of understands the assignment better
Yeah.
in terms of the dark tone. If it's not James Gunn.
So we got Christmas coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and I was asked to bring up must-watch movies for the Christmas season. Christmas is for those who celebrate the holiday.
10 days.
10 days. I don't. But I still watch holiday movies.
Sure.
So I put a list of 4 must-watch movies
Okay.
for the holiday season.
All right.
They all fall in the line in the same pretty much category, sci-fi horror.
Okay.
So, Christmas, Bloody Christmas.
Okay.
Santa killing people.
Okay. Good. Okay. Cool.
Krampus. I think it's
Krampus.
2015.
Mm-hmm.
Another monster terrorizing the family. Great movie. Leaning more into a science fiction role.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Await Further Instructions.
I feel like I've heard the title before.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, Hulu, stuff like this. It's about a family. They're trying to have dinner. They get locked into their house mysteriously, and the TV is giving them instructions to do some crazy things. And you just watch the family fall apart.
Oh wow. Okay.
I can't say anything about the end,
Right. You can't give away specifics.
but it's science fiction.
Okay.
It's a good movie. And for our classic people out there, Die Hard.
Yes, because
I don't
Die
care
Hard
what
is.
Bruce Willis said. He came out and said that it's not a Christmas movie.
It is.
Yeah, I don't care, Bruce. Bruce Willis, you're great, but you don't know what you're talking about.
It is. It's a Christmas movie.
You got any holiday films
I got to be funny. I have two on two completely opposite ends of the spectrum. One of them is Jack Frost. Not
the
Michael
dude
Keaton.
that turned into a snowman?
Not Michael Keaton Jack Frost. Like that really, really, really bad Jack Frost movie about the serial killer.
Yes.
The snowman serial killer.
I remember that.
And then like he was chasing somebody in the hallway of the house, and you could tell like they put like the thing on like a roller skate or something, because it was so bad, but it was so funny and so good.
Wow.
It was like one of those really bad, really good movies. Like it was so horrible and so just cheesy and ridiculous that it was actually good.
1997. We was 14.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That Jack Frost, yeah. Not Michael Keaton Jack Frost, people. No.
No.
Yeah. It's not. It's not at all.
Jesus, that's a throwback.
Yeah. So you got Jack Frost, and I'm going to go a little more traditional. but for different reasons. Because I just recently watched this with the fam, and watching it as an adult makes this movie a lot more. It makes you ask a lot more questions than we did when we were younger, and it's the original Home Alone.
Oh, Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, like
I forgot that was a Christmas movie.
watching that as an adult, there's so much wrong here. Watching it as an adult and a parent is so
yeah. So he was a little boy. He was 8. He got left alone because his parents went to vacation, forgot about him.
Yeah, because he was in
tried
the
to break
attic.
into the house.
Yeah.
I remember a scene in that movie that is, was it the dad or the mom's fault who was sticking in the trash? You can clearly see his ticket getting knocked in the trash. I can't remember who did it.
So you're like, so you think it was on purpose?
It was a setup. Think of this.
They were all Russian. So he had a
no, come on.
He had some first of all, he was really smart mouthed.
He was a Caillou.
He should have got kinda sorta.
Right?
He should have got popped
several times.
Quite a few times. But, went up to the attic the night before they were supposed to leave. Everybody rushing, everybody gone.
Here's the thing.
They kept another kid in charge of the head count. It was like, oh, did you everybody here? You can't ask another kid that's ready to go on vacation
that had obviously a learning disability. Now, here's the thing. Out of that entire block, these 2 guys picked that house. That's a setup.
Well, they knew that they knew he wasn't home because they were in another house, robbing another house, and the voicemail from someone calling that house saying that the boy was home. Yeah, that they were on vacation and the boy was in the house by himself.
I thought the parents set the little boy up to get.
you went like far.
I'm like, damn, mom and dad trying to collect that insurance money. What did the dad do for? First off, let's talk about what the dad did for a living.
That house was
to take his whole family,
and that house was ridiculously immaculate.
Let me take a look here.
Like that house was fantastic. They were very well off.
Yo, the Home Alone house, $5.25 million.
What were they into?
What did the dad do for a living?
What was he was into something.
Let's see if the internet
knows what his occupation.
He was a businessman.
Yeah, that's loaded.
Import exports.
Yeah, that's
inside trading.
You know how wide businessman is? You know how much of a big net that casts?
I know a lot of guys doing 15 years for businessman activities.
Correct.
Street pharmaceuticals.
He was a businessman.
Oh, yeah, my goodness.
That sums it up.
I haven't seen Home Alone since I was a kid.
Yeah, no, same. And then it was on, and then we all just like literally, because we started watching it because we're like, oh yeah, then it's like, yo, why? It was a lot of asking questions of why.
Mm. But then they do it again.
How? Yeah, the second one was like New York or something, and something at the airport. Like he got on. I can't remember the second one too well. It's something where they went somewhere else and they got split up at the airport. But it's the same kid. Like you guys just don't watch this kid.
Here you go.
Tim Curry was in that one. I do know that.
Yeah. If he was a black kid, this wouldn't have been this way. One, he knows don't answer the door and answer the phone.
Number one, if it had happened,
black kids know that rule.
He'd have been taken away.
Yeah. DHS would have came and got him.
Been gone.
Even when the parents came back, there would have been a full investigation charges of neglect would have been filed. But when your dad is a businessman, he can sweep all that under the rug.
Correct. That's why there were no repercussions here.
None. Wow. Home Alone.
Businessman.
Oh, let's switch over to gaming news.
That's a hell of a segue.
It was. I have none.
Yeah, there was nothing to go with.
The Game Awards happened.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, the best part of the Gaming Awards was the two old men from the Muppets.
Yes.
Wardolph and whatever his name is. They were the best parts. A lot of good trailers.
A lot of good trailers.
The actual awards, I don't care.
I don't think I've ever cared. Like, they're so...
I'm mad that Astro Boy got Game of the Year. I said this on the other show with Afro and Black Scorpion.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, by the way. Sorry I missed it.
You cannot give a game of the year that's not on all platforms.
It's a very fair argument.
There's no way.
Very fair argument.
I didn't know. I remember seeing a trailer for Astro Boy, but I don't know what an Astro Boy is.
Astro Bot.
I keep calling it Astro Boy. I did that all day Friday too, but I had no clue.
Yeah, you don't have access to it. You wouldn't be able to play it.
Yeah, so it does not deserve Game of the Year.
That's a very fair point.
It's not
in the hands of every video game consumer.
Yeah.
To be able to have all of that feedback.
And if a point was made up, well, what about Nintendo? Nintendo don't fall in the category of PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
Nintendo's buying sub. Nintendo is Nintendo.
Yeah.
They sit alone.
Nintendo game gets Game of the Year, look at Nintendo's fan base.
Right.
Huge.
Yep, it's Nintendo.
Global. There's people in third world countries with Nintendo Switches. That's how accessible Nintendo products are.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody dropping $1,000 on a 30th anniversary edition
of a
PlayStation.
Right.
So, I don't have nothing else to say about the Game Awards.
Yeah.
I don't. I watched it 4 hours.
And something told me, I think when we were talking about the nominees, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised or, something, but I think I don't know. It was either between that or Elden Ring, but we were talking about that being like the DLC and all that other stuff like that. But
so
Astrobot, I mean, it's fun, but like you said, if you're on PC, you don't know how good or how fun that game is. If you're on Xbox, you don't know how good or how fun that game is. If you're playing Nintendo, you don't know how good or how fun that game is.
So what I ended up doing was, because it's the end of the year, I picked my top 5 games of the year.
Okay.
Some of them maybe didn't come out this year, but they still hold up for 2024 and will hold up into 2025.
Okay. So games you've played
games I played, games that I feel as though got legs and will continue.
Mm-hmm.
I also got my worst top 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still got my top 5 worst.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get my first top 5 best.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with Helldivers 2.
Yes. On my list.
Is it the exact same game as Starship Troopers? Yes. Do I care? No. Do I own both? Yes. Do I play both? Yes. Up next, Hades 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got me playing that.
Yeah.
Wasn't something I was interested in.
Yeah.
Played it, love it.
Yeah,
Have it
on
on
my
multiple
list.
platforms.
Yeah, great game.
Great game. I even got it on mobile.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's just so fun, and you get caught up.
Mm-hmm.
You take so much time playing that game.
Silent Hill 2.
Mm.
Didn't get the recognition it deserved. Loved it back then. Love it now. Played it 3 times. Just for the experience.
Right.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collections.
Yes. Goes without saying.
Yeah,
On the list.
that's just what it is.
Goes without saying.
My final pick, Skyrim.
Okay.
It'll always be on every list of best game until
No matter what.
The Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, which I won't be alive for.
Clearly at this point. It's not
around.
coming out anytime soon.
So
Yeah. So all right, so Helldivers, Hades on the list. This game didn't come out this year, but it is one of those games where I think it has a lot of longevity and not a lot of people play it. It's called Curse to Golf. Been playing that a lot.
mm-hmm.
It's pretty much just you're gotta golf out of hell essentially, and it's
Okay,
just like
a golf with friends type.
No, it's a single player game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of like obstacles and like a lot of stuff in the way of you. So first of all, like it's platformed. So like there's you got to try to figure out like angles and like all type. It's very strategic to how you get to the holes to be able to get to the next one. But
I see what you're talking about here.
Yeah. And like they have like different balls have like some can like change direction in midair, some can, do a lot of different stuff. But I played that game for most of the year. So it does take up a lot of my time still. So, it like how Skyrim does for you, that game for this year has taken up a lot.
It looks good.
It's so fun.
It's on Steam.
It's worth it. It's worth it. So fun.
They got a lot of stuff add-ons. It's only $4.
Oh, it's completely worth it. Completely worth to buy.
Got it. Already bought it.
That didn't take long at all. You won't regret it. But yeah, like that. Helldivers, like we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Hades, like we talked about. And I mean, really, it's nothing else that's really time consuming that took up a lot of my time this year, other than I guess now with the horrific level grind that is Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
So,
it's Call of Duty is
it's like a job.
Yeah.
So
you go in, you log, clock in, you put your time in.
Yep.
Clock out.
Yeah. And you don't know how you feel afterwards.
No.
That's kind of how playing Call of Duty is. You don't know how you feel afterwards.
And I put more time into Marvel Rivals.
See,
I found my characters. That's
Okay.
what it is.
okay.
You got to find your characters that you're going to stick with.
Mine ain't Spider-Man, and it's supposed to be Spider-Man.
I've seen some things yesterday. I either play Hawkeye or Black Widow.
Okay.
I prefer
that
Hawkeye.
range.
Yeah.
Gotta get that range. Okay.
I prefer Hawkeye.
Okay.
Me and the Spider-Man was going at it. He could get to me quick. He could get to me really fast. And we had good exchanges back and forth. And I'm watching him like, wait a minute. You learn how to play with this character? Like my man doing Spider-Man stuff. Like, no, the mobility is there. Spider-Man has great mobility in this game, which surprised me. When you see somebody play him right, and put the time in the grind to
Mm.
learn how to maneuver and counter and stuff like that, Spider-Man's pretty decent. Now, I don't want to take that time to learn all that,
Yeah.
but my man was giving me a run for my money.
Okay.
Like, he hit me with this web attack multi John, and I'm like, oh man, where did
What
this
is
come
this?
from? So Spider-Man looked cool if you could learn to play with him. Loki is wild to play with as a healer.
Okay.
Huge learning curve to play with him.
Mm.
But I'm Hawkeye. I'll do who's Thor's sister's name?
Oh, Hella?
Hela. I'll do Hela.
Okay.
Um,
Forgot she was in the game, but she is.
and she's good.
Okay.
And I'll do the Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Like, once you find your characters and you take the time to learn how to master them, the game becomes better, in my opinion.
Okay.
It opens up a world. And if you're playing well and you're playing with other people who are playing well, the game is challenging.
Okay.
Like, I had Captain America. Iron Man was about to throw out his super beam cannon John at me. Blocked it with the shield.
Mm-hmm.
A full shield. Right back at him. And I'm like, yo, did I just kill Iron Man with his own weapon? With his own special? Out of pure luck. I wasn't even trying. I just didn't want to die.
That instinct. I do like Cap though in the game.
Yeah.
Like, I do like Cap.
Black Panther, way too fast.
Okay.
Iron Fist, OP.
Iron Fist is OP. I played against Iron Fist a few
Yeah.
times, and I was just like, dude, what is happening right now?
So I'm thinking that if I give it more time to just master the characters that I like, the game would be fun.
Okay.
You know. Well, it's all right.
All right.
What else? Oh, yeah, because it's holiday season, and we were asked to do some holiday stuff. We did holiday movies. Oh, playing the game this year. If you're going to get a game for the holiday season, get whatever you want.
Yeah, like whatever you feel like you would make you happy.
You know, despite all this out there, get whatever you want. There's nothing
wrong about whatever you select as a game.
Nothing at all. Nothing. You know, even with next year coming by, I might not want to play Astro Boy.
But
I can't. Which sucks.
Yeah.
But there's tons of games out there that you should pick up, you should try. Especially moving into next year. They even might not come out. But
that's true too.
You know,
yeah.
We got The Witcher 4. Look forward to playing that. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm sick of people complaining that, oh, where's Geralt? Shut up. Ciri is the new Witcher. Deal with it. What else we got? We got Elden Ring, Night Rain. I'm gonna play it.
I was about to say there's nowhere you're not.
I got it. I don't want to play it, but I got to.
You're too ingrained.
Yeah, I played all of them.
To. Yeah, you got to.
It. I don't care that Mafia, the old country's coming back with something new.
Yeah,
I didn't care. I didn't like Mafia from the beginning.
Yeah, it was never my go-to game. I mean, yeah.
No. Then they had that trailer for Split Fiction.
Was that what it was called?
Yeah, the two girls.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. Give it to y'all. Can have it out there, people. Play the game. Get what's fun to you. I'm gonna wait for Onimusha.
I figured that would be the case.
Yes.
What a bomb that was dropped on us.
See, I heard about it months ago,
Okay.
but I just didn't get a visual.
You didn't see
And
it.
then I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that's still. I mean, you have to like for not even
This,
for just like nostalgia's sake. It looks like it's going to be good. Like just
yeah.
it just like just regularly.
And the Ninja Gaiden genre, the platformer that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. Outer Worlds 2. I played and ended the first one.
Okay.
So I might as well do the second one.
Okay. Yeah.
Outer
See,
Worlds,
I didn't get into it.
it wasn't a bad game by any means, but it's not a great game. It gives you just enough that if you dive into it, that it'll push you through to the end.
Okay.
But other than that, nah. What else did they announce? Oh, The Last of Us 2 coming to PC. You ain't fixed the first one.
I knew this was coming.
They ain't fixed the first one. Kiss my ass, PlayStation. Piece of trash. Oh, Borderlands 4. How you feel about that coming out?
That's one of those things where it's going to be. I have to play it.
Yeah,
I'm too. There's no way I'm not missing it. I'm going in.
yeah.
I have to.
They're bringing back the old school Virtua Fighter.
Again, I have to.
This is going to be part of the collection.
Yeah, I have to.
But
Gotta
what
be a part
old
of that.
school thing they brought out was Turok.
So how do you feel about that?
I don't care, because I didn't like the old Turok.
I was never. And people like. So when that joke came out, it was hyped up so hard. Like the original Turok was hyped up so hard. People absolutely went crazy for this game, and I didn't get it.
I didn't get it either. And I'm not going to get it.
Like crazy for Turok.
I didn't. No, it's not nothing for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not getting it. Our World got a new expansion. I don't think that game's going to be long.
It's yeah.
You know the ball animation? When you throw the ball and they come out the ball? They took that out.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. They try not to get sued crazy.
Well, yeah. I mean, then several other pieces of this game is just going to disappear until there's nothing left. Because it's
not going to be the same game as it was when it first launched.
No. Yeah.
It's going to be something completely different. And I think fans are going to still stay on board with it. They're still going to, hang in there with the game.
Yeah, because at some point, once you build the community, there is, in certain aspects and in certain senses, like a loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a willingness and a want to not to have it fail.
Yeah.
And I feel like Power World has like created that following, and they have that, that community, which I think it'll continue to do well, like you said, despite whatever changes and stuff that'll come to it.
I was getting heat because I don't like Black Wukong.
Oh, Black Wukong.
I don't like it. I don't mess with monkeys.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't like monkeys.
All right,
Creep me out.
That's fair.
I don't care that they won a bunch of awards.
Yeah.
But I don't. It's a monkey. I'm not being a part of that.
Amazing game aside, it's a monkey.
Yeah, that's why whenever I tried it, I saw the monkey. I'm like, I don't want to do this.
I don't have to deal with this.
No, I'm okay. So the last thing we're gonna do is by request. It is. We got 10 days till Christmas. If you don't have your gifts together, this is the time to do them.
Yeah.
I put together.
I ain't got mine together, so I'm not judging. I'm not judging people.
My daughter asked for cash.
Nice. Done.
Nice. I know she likes makeup. I know she likes Squishmallows. I'm gonna buy that.
Done.
I ain't worrying about nobody else. I don't
Yeah.
buy adults gifts.
Yeah, no.
No, you over 18,
You don't get it.
16, you really ain't getting nothing.
Yeah.
So I got views on Christmas, but I'm not going to go down that road here. This ain't
That's
a
fair.
religious podcast,
That's fair.
but you're all going to hell. Holiday gift ideals coming up for your loved ones. I put together a couple of myself that I feel as though people should buy and they might like. I broke them up into categories.
Okay.
For the gamer, I recommend that people go out there and get themselves it's a Black Shark V2 hyperspeed wireless gaming headset.
Okay.
If you're gaming, watching movies, you don't want to disturb the people around you. Pop that bad boy on. Enjoy your game, your favorite movie, favorite show. Only gonna cost you $100.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I would recommend a pro controller for, whoever, whatever console those people main or whatever favorite console they have. It's, especially if they're playing like FPS games and, stuff like that. Those, those extra added features on some of those controllers actually do help. So,
see, I even I went out and I'm gonna recommend the MSI Force GC30 V2 wireless gaming controller.
okay.
By MSI, it works with consoles, PCs. There's no batteries. You got to charge it.
Just charge it up. Yeah.
It's $40.
Okay.
All buttons can be customized. Functions, you can have it set for, it's programmable, so you can have it for FPS, action adventure, all with hit a button. You can switch between modes.
Yeah, yep.
That's my recommendation, especially for people who are console, keyboard and mouse players, and you just need a controller. Like a pro controller, that's $100.
Yeah, depending on where depending on what you're getting, anywhere from like one good price, like 120 to like 200-ish, maybe, depending on what you want to do with it.
And for me, $40 is great. The controller's only used for WWE 2K.
Something you would need a controller input for.
Other than that, it just sits there. It looks nice. I enjoy it. For your, what next category did I pick? Oh, for your movie and TV lovers, there is, if you go to the NECA website, NECA, they have a 1989 Batman film utility belt prop replica bundle. It's $140.
Seen this thing. It's awesome.
Beautiful.
It's awesome.
Your man, your woman, anybody, they like movies. They should have liked the 1989 Batman.
If they don't, leave them.
Leave them. You can file for divorce because of that.
Get rid of them.
They're gone. I also put another headphone on there, but I'm going to skip it because I've never known how to pronounce the name of the company, and I'm not going to do that live on air.
Fair.
But also for your gaming, movie, TV person, if you're listening to this podcast, chances are you like Lego.
That's fair. A fair assumption.
Lego has some of the best Legos out there. I picked the Batman animated series, Gotham City set, Avengers Tower.
Avengers Tower is a cool one. That's cool.
The Dark Millennial Falcon. It's not as big as the regular one, but it's still, you want to keep your prices low.
I was about to say, you don't want to pay for the, if this is your entry level into Legos, start low, build up, because there are some things like there's like you can build Cap's shield out of Legos.
Yeah.
And that ain't cheap. So.
No, the Lego sets can run hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Correct.
So get out there, buy your people holiday gifts and things like that. Oh no, we got one more episode before Christmas, don't we?
Do we? Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Which after that would be the episode after that Christmas would have happened.
yeah, our next episode is the 22nd.
Yeah, so that's right before.
Damn, we should have did this on the 22nd.
Well, I mean, we can do something else. There's more stuff.
Cause I'm done with Christmas.
Yeah, we'll give you some whatever. I don't know.
We'll figure something out. But we want to thank you for listening. We do. Appreciate y'all for coming out, listening to the Level Down Podcast. Please follow us on all our social media, YouTube, like, comment, share, subscribe. Enjoy your holidays if we don't see y'all next week, but we will be here next week. Later.